little Philip lost. One evening, Philip, the little diesel box cab, arrived home late at Stafford sheds.
Oh, Philip, you've come home late again. Have you been listening to stories at Timber sheds again?
Oh yes, Stafford, it was so exciting! This time, Thomas told me about how he went to the mainland and saw some very interesting engines. It would be so cool to go to the mainland one day. What do you think, Stafford? Stafford? Oh. I'll tell him in the morning. Good night, Stafford. I'd love to go and have an adventure one day.
Wake up, Philip! We've got another busy day today. We have to sort out Henry's train to take to the mainland this morning. Before I start work, I need to go and charge up my battery, okay?
Okay, I'm on my way. Oh, and Stafford?
Yes?
I wanted to ask you, wouldn't it be great if I could just go to the mainland for a day on an adventure?
Stafford looked surprised and a little puzzled.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, didn't you listen to what I told you last night? I want to go to the mainland one day, just like Thomas.
Philip, the mainland. Well, it's such a big and busy place, and you're only a little diesel.
Oh, little?
It's easy to get lost on the mainland if you don't know where you're going. James told me about this when he set out to find Thomas on the mainland.
Thomas got lost on the mainland? He never told me that.
I think he was too proud to admit he got lost. Anyways, enough chatting. I want you to go and sort out Henry's goods trains, please.
Oh, all right.
While Philip was shunting Henry's long goods train, he felt a little sad.
Everyone here treats me like a young engine. I really want to go one day, but no! They say you have to stay here. You can't go off wandering on your own. Ha! Even if I did go to the mainland, I wouldn't get lost.
While Philip went to find a brake van, Henry arrived.
Good morning, Stafford. Is my train for the mainland ready?
Almost, Henry. I believe Philip's just collecting a brake van.
Whew! Made it!
The shunter coupled up the brake van and the last truck together and was just about to uncouple Philip when the yard manager came up to see him.
Excuse me, mate. You need to sign some paperwork right away.
Can't it wait?
It's urgent.
Oh, all right, mate.
I'll have you fired if you keep up that attitude.
While the shunter went off to sign the documents, Philip noticed that he was still coupled to the back of the brake van.
Hello?
And sign there.
There you are, boss. Right, Henry. Let's get you ready to go.
The shunter fastened the coupling, and the guard blows his whistle. Henry started off, unaware of Philip is coupled at the back of his train.
No, wait! Wait! Whoa!
Huh? Oh no!
When the shunter realised what he had done, it was too late.
Philip? Oh no! Philip!
But Philip didn't hear Stafford. He was having the ride of his life, going faster than he had ever been before.
Wahoo! Now I can finally have my adventure on the mainland! Hi, Gordon! Bye, Gordon!
Aw.
I'm finally beating you in a race this time!
Henry soon went over Vickerstown Bridge and was now far away from Sodor. Finally, after what felt like hours, Henry arrived at a goods yard. It was bigger than the ones on Sodor.
Wow!
Phew! I need a rest after that long journey. I hope there's a water tower and coal hopper around here.
Henry, wait for me!
Oi, watch it!
Oh, sorry. Oh, great! Henry! Henry! Where are you? Oh, where did he go? Oh!
Whoa, mind yourself there, short stuff.
Sorry. Oh, wait, do you know where I am, by the way?
You're in Liverpool.
Liverpool?
You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm from the island of Sodor. I've come for an adventure.
The island of Sodor? On an adventure?
Yes. By the way, have you seen a big green engine with the number 3 on his tender just now? I need to catch up with him.
He was just here, Chuck. But now he's gone. Heck, he must have left you behind.
He has? Oh, maybe I should go back to Sodor instead. Do any of you know the way back?
Sorry, kid, I haven't. Oi, Reuben, have you ever travelled beyond Liverpool?
Can't say I have. Why don't you ask Sasha?
Nope, sorry. Looks like you're on your own, kiddo.
Oh, okay. Thanks anyway.
So can you please move? We've got trucks to shunt.
Guess I have to find my own way back home to Sodor.
So with that, little Philip set off alone into the big wide world to try and get home.
This is very different compared to Sodor.
Philip then saw a station up ahead. It was called Hunt's Cross. He could see a large steam engine collecting passengers.
Maybe that engine can help me with directions. Excuse me?
The engine just stared at Philip rudely.
Please?
What do you want, you rotten little diesel?
Do you know any directions to the island of Sodor?
Let's see now. No!
Oh, well, could you ask the station master?
I said no!
I'll give you my driver's lollipop.
For the last time, no! Now leave me alone!
You definitely need some Tic Tacs or something because your breath stinks. Well, he was a bit rude.
Philip set off again. Later, he arrived at a set of points.
Now, which track shall I take? The left or the right? I'll take the left. Hmm.
Meanwhile, back on Sodor, the fat controller heard what had happened to Philip. When he arrived at the shunting yard, he was not very happy.
You forgot to uncouple Philip from Henry's train?
Hello everyone, I'm back! Oh, is there something wrong?
Henry, is Philip with you?
Philip? No, why?
He was coupled to the back of your goods train.
He was? Oh dear, I'm sorry, I had no idea.
Oh, it's alright, Henry. It wasn't your fault. But right now we need to look for Philip.
I don't think that will be necessary, sir.
Why, Henry?
I've heard from the mainland that there's a storm coming tonight. It won't be safe for anyone to travel.
Oh dear, oh dear. Right. I'll make some plans to find Philip once the storm passes. Stafford and Henry, you better head back to your sheds.
I hope you're okay, little buddy.
Meanwhile, on the mainland, the sky grew darker, and poor Philip was in trouble. The track took him right through a deep growth of woods.
Oh, I must have taken the wrong track. Now I'm completely lost. Oh dear, it's getting really dark. Yikes!
Philip tried to outrun the storm and escape the woods. But when lightning flashed and thunder crashed, the woods became more gruesome and frightening. Scary shadows and eerie eyes stared down at Philip.
Get me out of here!
Philip finally made it out of the woods, but by now, his tank was nearly empty. Philip slowly came to a stop on a siding.
Oh no! What did I do? Oh, Stafford was right about the mainland. I want to go home.
Ugh, it's cold. How much longer, Lexi?
We'll be home soon, Theo, so don't you worry. You'll be snug as a bug in a rug in no time.
But I don't want to be a bug.
You won't be a bug, Theo. It means you'll be very cozy and comfortable once you're asleep at the steelworks, you little cutie Theo.
Lexi! I just don't think we'll all be snug as a bug in a rug tonight, Lexi. Look!
Well, I'll be. It's a little diesel.
Howdy there, little feller.
Hey, don't be scared, little buddy. What be the matter? And what you out here in this nasty weather?
I'm lost.
You are? Oh, you poor little thing.
What shall we do, Lexi? We can't leave him out here to rust.
Don't worry, Theo. I already have an idea. We'll take him back to the steelworks so he can spend the night there for now. I'm sure Hurricane and Frankie will allow it.
How about it, partner?
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
You're most welcome. My name is Lexi, by the way, and this is Theo.
Hello.
I'm Philip.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Philip.
Lexi, can we go now?
Oh, Theo. Don't worry about Theo. He's so eager to get out of the rain.
Back on Sodor, the storm was raging there too. Stafford couldn't sleep. He was still worried about Philip being lost on the mainland. He wondered if his little friend had found somewhere safe and warm for the night.
Good night, Philip. Wherever you are.
Here we are, Philip!
Home sweet home.
Wow! It's so big!
Where on earth have you two been? You're already 15 minutes late.
Sorry, Frankie. We picked up a friend.
Oh well, a friend of Theo's is a friend of me. But first, let's take this conversation inside.
It's so warm and dry in here.
Well, welcome to the steelworks, mate. My name's Hurricane, like a storm.
Well, my name's Philip. Like a horse. It was the first thing I came up with.
And I'm Frankie. So, now that we've all introduced ourselves, would you two mind explaining to me why he's staying here?
It's just for the night, Miss Frankie. The poor feller here had gotten lost on the main line. It's already a risky drive back to, Where did you say you were from again?
Oh, the island of Sodor.
Sodor? So you must be a friend to Thomas then.
Yes, I am.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet another engine from Sodor.
And it's a pleasure to meet all of you in, what is it you do here exactly?
You don't know the half of what's in store here. This, my friends, is the hottest place in town. I don't know where you thought you were going, but here you are. I don't know what you thought you were doing, but you've come so far.
Hurricane. We don't do that song anymore.
Oh, sorry, Frankie.
To put it quite bluntly, we create steel here and deliver large orders of it across the land. That's why it's called a steelworks.
Frankie? Where's Merlin? It's not like him to be missing out on greeting a guest.
Merlin? Who's Merlin?
Why, he is me!
Philip looked all around, but he could see no engine.
It's a ghost!
No, Merlin's a stealth engine.
And I'm the best hider ever, too. I have turned myself invisible.
Follow me.
No engine can ever turn invisible. No, sir, I'm the only one who can do it.
Philip was very confused. He could see the invisible engine right in front of him. He wasn't invisible at all.
Merlin, there's a visitor who would like to personally meet you.
Very well, I'll come out of hiding. Invisibility off!
Wow! So you're Merlin?
Surprised, aren't you, little one?
Merlin, this is Philip. The little feller got lost on the main line, so he's staying here tonight.
He's trying to get home to Sodor.
Did you say Sonar? Sonar is where my good friend Thomas stays.
It's actually called Sodor. But have you been to Sodor before, Merlin? If you've been to Sodor, that means you know the way, do you?
Of course I do.
Yes! I'm saved! I'm saved!
I promise you, Philip, I'll be your trustworthy guide on the railways of the world. Oh, you and me on an adventure to Sodor!
I know it sounds all exciting, and I'm happy you'll be on your way home, Philip. But we should probably get some rest now. You have a long journey back home.
Oh yes, of course. The young lad needs his strength. See you tomorrow, Philip. I can't wait for our big adventure.
It was still thunderstorming as Frankie showed Philip a spare engine shed. It sat a distance away from the main steelworks building, which made Philip feel a little lonely, but also nervous.
Comfy?
Yes. Are you sure this shed is safe?
Oh, yes, do not worry. Did you even know Thomas stayed inside this very shed?
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yes, if Thomas could muster any storm at night alone, then so could you. I'd better hurry into my own shed, but sleep well.
Philip tried to get some sleep that night, but with each thunder strike, the shed roof shook. But it was still sturdy enough. By the time the storm died down, the little diesel finally managed to get some sleep. The next morning, the storm had passed. Harold had been searching for Philip since the crack of dawn.
I'm sorry, sir. There's no sign of Philip anywhere.
Keep looking for him, Harold.
Stafford, on the other hand, was shunting goods trains in the yard for the other engines. But without Philip, Stafford felt lonely and found it hard to do his work.
If Philip was here, this job would be much more easier. He was a little whirlwind shunting around here.
I'm awake! I'm awake!
Good morning, Philip.
Oh, Frankie, it's you.
It's time to go.
Go where?
Don't you remember? I'm leading you back to the island of Sodor.
Huh? Oh, yeah, Sodor. But, 5 more minutes.
No 5 more minutes. Come on, lazy wheels. Let's get going.
Hey! Easy there! I can't thank you enough for letting me spend the night here. You're even kinder than what Thomas told me.
Huh?
Oh, Thomas mentioned something about how you two forced him to work and how you didn't allow him to leave.
We've changed a lot since then, young'un.
But I can assure you, we don't do that anymore, now that we have additional help.
Thank you two for finding me. I wouldn't have made it last night without you.
You're welcome.
Ah, sure. It was nothing.
I'm ready, Merlin.
Excellent.
Be back before nightfall, Merlin. I don't want you getting lost too.
It's fine, Frankie. I used to hide during the night too, but I promise to be back soon. Now, onwards!
So, Merlin, just how is it you go invisible?
Oh, it's such an interesting story. See, it started back when I was first built, about maybe 50 years ago.
Look out!
Oh yes, it was 1914. That's when I was first built.
Oi, watch it!
Anyways, I told that my 3 funnels can produce twice, maybe triple, as much steam than any other engine.
Eek! Out of the way!
And when I disperse a lot of steam, my driver said it's like I can turn invisible. The passengers agreed so too, when I took a passenger train.
Merlin!
Oh, and did I tell you the time I don't...
Hey, look where you're going, Grandpa.
I say, well, he certainly needs manners.
Merlin didn't realise that while he was distracted with his story, he led Philip down the wrong line.
This doesn't look familiar.
What?
Oh dear, Philip. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice we were heading and
You got us lost?
Well,
Great! Now we're even more lost. Oh, it's hopeless. Now we'll never get home.
Oh. Philip, you must understand that I get excitable sometimes, which is why I was distracted back there. But I shouldn't have let my excitement get the better of your return home. So much for being a trustworthy guide. Philip, are you even listening to me?
Merlin, I think you have been a trustworthy guide after all, because look over there!
Just down the river next to the engines stood a familiar red bridge, connecting to another land.
The Bridge of Sodor!
I'm nearly home! I'm nearly home!
Let's go, Philip. We've got no time to lose.
With one last mile to go, the two friends puffed over the bridge, back to the island of Sodor.
I'm coming home, Stafford!
Meanwhile, Stafford had finished shunting the last truck into place. He was tired and his battery was running low. Then he saw the fat controller talking to some workmen.
Phew, this is hard work. Any news about Philip, sir?
No, Stafford. I'm afraid not.
Oh.
Don't worry, Stafford. We're doing the best we can to find Philip. We just need to wait for news.
I miss Philip so much, sir. He's never been so far from home before. And I couldn't stop thinking about him. Running about the yard, getting all the trains done. He used to tell me stories at late hours from his visit at Titmouse Sheds. And I missed the sound of his horn. Great. Just hearing it in my head is making it worse.
Stafford?
Yes, sir?
You're not imagining the sound of Philip's horn. I can hear it too.
You do? Then, if I'm not imagining hearing that sound of Philip's horn, then that must mean...
Sir! Stafford!
Philip!
I'm home!
Oh, Philip, you're home. I was so worried about you.
So was I.
I'm sorry. I got lost last night trying to get back, but thanks to some new friends I made on the mainland, including Merlin here, they all helped me. Are you both mad at me for going off to the mainland like that?
We can forget all about that, Philip. We're just so glad that you're home safe and sound.
We missed you so much, my little friend.
Oh, sir. Stafford.
Oh, I do love a happy ending. Well, Philip, it's time for me to go. I have to get myself home before it gets dark.
Thank you for helping Philip find his way home.
Yes, Merlin, thank you very much. We thought we were never going to find Philip.
My pleasure, sir.
Thank you again, Merlin. I hope we meet again one day.
I'm sure we will soon.
So, Stafford, do you want me to go collect some brake fans for these trains? I'll make sure I'm not coupled up to them this time.
That's very kind of you, Philip. Thank you.
Philip was very happy to be back home working on the island of Sodor again. He hopes that one day he will meet his new friends again very soon. I wonder if he will. Don't you?